Hey, which is better for weight loss, counting calories or counting carbs? The answer might not be what you think. So grab yourself something to drink. I don't want to be fine. I'm thirsty too. Hold on, I'll be right back. So grab yourself something to sip on, and we're going to start our chat. First things first, let's break down what we mean by counting carbs and counting calories. Counting calories means you're keeping track of the total energy you consume each day, while counting carbs focuses on the number of carbohydrates in each one of your meals. For example, foods like bread, pasta, and sugary snacks like, cake and Pop-Tarts and all that kind of stuff are very high in carbs, while veggies, lean proteins, and healthy fats are low in carbs. Both methods, calorie counting and carb counting, can help you lose weight, but they work in different ways. Let's start with counting calories. This method encourages you to monitor everything you eat. You have to count everything so that you can help create a calorie deficit, which means you're burning more calories than you're consuming. This can be an effective way to lose weight. I have used calorie counting many years ago to lose weight, like when I was in my late 20s, and it worked for me back then. I was a lot younger. My metabolism was not what it is now. It was much faster and better. But the thing about calorie counting is it is tedious. And back when I was doing it, there weren't all of these apps to help you. Now there are so many apps out there that you can use to help you count calories that it makes it a lot easier. In fact, the app that I use to count my carbs, called Lose It, I count my carbs with it, but it also counts calories. And the thing I like about that app, and I am not in any way affiliated with them, but the thing I like about that app is that you can use your camera on your phone, and it scans the barcode through the app and records all of the calorie information and the macros, your fat, protein, and carbs, all of that. It counts it. It adds it to your app just like that. So easy. Where before, when I was counting calories back before iPhones and the internet and everything, oh my God, how old am I? I had to use an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of it all and to add it all up easily. So there's that. But anyway, the other thing about counting calories is that it can sometimes lead to unhealthy choices because, and I did this also when I was counting calories, you think, oh, well, as long as I hit my calorie number, say you're trying to have 1,200 calories a day. I felt like I could eat a bag of chips. I could eat a Hostess cupcake, in addition to maybe a sandwich or whatever else I was eating. But I could eat all these unhealthy things as long as I was still under 1,200 calories. So I might have said, oh, I don't feel like a healthy meal today. I don't want to eat that salad. I'd rather have some fries. So I will get a small fry because it will still fit into my calorie count, where it would have been much better for me to have that salad with that grilled chicken on it, but yet I was still in my calorie range for the day. You end up sometimes making unhealthy choices and just being more consumed by the number of calories instead of the quality of the food that you should be in, the kinds of foods that you should be eating. Now let's talk about counting carbs. This method can be really beneficial for regulating blood sugar levels and managing your cravings. When you lower your carb intake, your body shifts into burning fat for energy once you've been lowering the carb intake for a while. It doesn't just happen overnight like that. But that's what happens when you consistently over time eat a lower carb diet. Your body shifts to burning fat for energy, which is a game changer. Research shows that both methods can be effective, but it often comes down to personal preference. But let's talk about my own personal research. So, as I said earlier, when I was in my late 20s, I was all into the calorie counting because I had gained some weight and I needed to lose it. And that was the only thing that people were saying to do, was to decrease your calories and increase your exercise so that you're burning more calories than you're taking in. So I did that. And yes, it did work. But fast forward to my 40s and now into my 50s, and when I tried the calorie counting and the same things that I did, the increased exercise and all that, it wasn't working anymore. So for me, that's when I started experimenting with intermittent fasting and low carb eating. If you want to find out more about how intermittent fasting and eating low carb can help you lose weight, check out this video. I will also link it at the end because it explains all of that, and it is really good if you are having problems. If you are trying to do what you've done in the past and it's not working, or if you never lost weight in the past and you're just trying to figure out what to do, intermittent fasting along with a low carb eating plan, a low carb diet, is the way to go as far as my research and my experience. I have lost about 25 pounds using this method, which I call step system. After a long time of trying different things, I finally found something that worked, and there's definitely science behind it. Counting carbs works best for me, and I believe for people of my age range, especially women in this age range, and right now, if you're in your 40s, 50s, going through menopause, then I suggest you try it. If you're looking for something to do, try this. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now, some say that you don't have to choose one over the other. You don't have to choose either calorie counting or carb counting, but you can use a balanced approach. Me, I think I counted calories for so long that it just is a pain to me. It's just so much easier just to focus on my carb intake. But you can try both and do a balanced thing. So maybe you feel like you will have more of a selection of foods that way, and that could be true. Sometimes I do miss having a big plate of pasta, but you can count calories while paying attention to your carb intake. This way you can enjoy more of a variety of foods. The key is, whatever you decide to do, the key is consistency. So whether you decide to count carbs or calories, the most important thing is to do the thing that you can consistently do over time. That doesn't mean, oh, I did that for 2 weeks, I guess I'm done. It didn't work. No, you have to do it consistently over time, week after week after month after month after month. I have been on my weight loss journey. I can't even believe it's almost been a year. It's almost been a year. And I'm living this lifestyle. Now, I have gotten on the lazy side here and there a couple of times. Also, I've been on vacations and I've done all kinds of things. And so it's been almost a year, and I have not gotten to that 128, but I've gotten really close, and I am really trying to hit that number just because I just want to say, okay, I did that. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future discussions about weight loss, health, and I'm going to be sharing more recipes. If you need some ideas on what to eat while on your low carb journey, or if you decide to even calorie count, check out the videos on the screen, because there are some very good low carb meals. See you in the next video.